Thank you, Crypto Love. Again, Danny here from YLGV. And now we are here with Zeepin. So before we really just get into anything, could you just give us a basic idea of the project for the people watching?
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm honored to be here and thanks for having me here. And Zeepin is an ecosystem. We want to build like a very efficient facility with multiple dApps that everybody can use. So that's in creative industry. Yeah.
Now, one of the biggest problems, especially today, is copyright.
Yeah.
Especially where I come from on YouTube, you can download someone's video and you could essentially upload it to your own channel, and they could claim it as their own and get views from that way. And there isn't a lot that you can do besides filing a copyright claim. Now, what is Zeepin going to do with this copyright, and how important is it to protect it?
Do you mean like how we protect the content creators?
Yeah,
like,
how you can create
their copyright?
Exactly.
Yeah, so first we have a machine learning components that will check if your work has been submitted or not. So we need to make sure that your work is original before we do the whole procedure of copyright protection. And then you have to do KYC, which means that you have to make a record on the blockchain, and because the consequences might include lawsuit with the evidence of violation on blockchain, and if you're smart, you don't want to do that because the violation on the blockchain won't be deleted. And then we have several dApps, 3 dApps: Z-Sure, Z-Rights, and the Z-Proof. So on Z-Rights, you can get a copyright of your a certificate with on this dApp. So it's basically a certificate. And then on Z-Sure, we provide protect your legal rights, provide you with insurance service and legal consultation. And then on Z-Proof, it's basically a zero-knowledge proof, which means that if you're concerned, we will not disclose your copyright contents on the blockchain, only the existence of your copyright. So that because we only write hash values on the blockchain. So in that way, we can provide you with the copyright protection service. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So now, really, when we're thinking about the Zeepin ecosystem, with the growth of cryptocurrencies today, there's so many different cryptocurrencies and ones that provide so many different ecosystems that do so many different things. What really differs your ecosystem from the bunch of others that are out there already?
Well, that is a good question, because a lot of people compare us to other, services. But what we do is different because, first of all, there is no ecosystem that does what Zeepin is going to do. Because, first of all, it's our background. We come from China's biggest creative website, and we've been running a creative community for more than a decade. And we have extended the client base to a global scale, covering 1.2 million designer users. So we've been in this industry for more than a decade, and we know what exactly issues for example, freelance designers are faced with. For example, copyright protection, middleman, and access to global markets, and staying idea phase, the problem of idea conversion. And so we also work with our partners why we are empowered to do provide all this service, because we're working with the underlying technology provided by our partners, NEO, on-chain, ontology. So that's why we're different than others, and we are so believe that we can actually develop those dApps and then do something good for the community. And among all the 8 dApps, 3 are finalized for testing now. So it will be very soon. And yeah,
so you guys already have a grasp on everything. You guys have been studying it for a while.
Yes, absolutely.
So now let's look at the actual token itself, the ZPT token.
Yeah.
How exactly do you see the token growing, and how is it going to be used in the ecosystem itself?
So ZPT token, first, it will be used as you can earn it. So we have a consistent community mechanism, which means that we will reward the community contributors, and we would just to encourage people to get involved in the development of the community. So we have bounty, we have project evaluation, and we have contributors. For example, we have a video on YouTube with 2K views, a few K's view with like subtitles in 11 languages provided by our community. So that's pretty amazing. I reward them with ZPTs. And then the second one is pay. I mean, most of our dApps are free. But if you want to use some special features on our dApps, you need to pay a little bit ZPT. For example, if you build a team, you want to name it Happy Moon, and then you have to pay a little bit of ZPTs. And if you want to register copyright on blockchain, that's also ZPT payment, just a little bit. And then you want to manage your digital assets and transactions on Zcrates. Like you take, if I want to like take orders and then design, and then my client is gonna pay me ZPT. So that's the payment function, and then it's the investment function. We have a crowdfunding platform, like service on this platform. So our ZPT holders can invest in this project, and then the funds will be locked up by smart contracts. And when the project is complete, the ZPT holders were gonna get the project's project raised in return by smart contracts. So it's expected that as the community grows, the demand to use ZPTs will go up as well. And we really believe that this is like amazing thing for our participants and for ZPT holders in a very long run, because we encourage them to use ZPT.
Right.
Yeah. So
now this is more just for your personal opinion. There are some platforms out there where content creators are able to get rewarded. How important do you think, in your opinion, it is to reward these content creators where on other platforms they are providing their content really for free with no reward at all?
Do you mean like crowdfunding?
Yeah, basically like crowdfunding and how people are going to get paid in ZPT, as you were talking about.
Yeah, so as I talk about people, like, in that other platform that people get no rewards.
Well, let's say, for example, when you're looking at content creators, like on YouTube, if you're not part of the partner program, you're just uploading your content for free. Then we have some other platforms that have been out, certain websites where the content that you put up, you are actually getting paid. Not to put up that content, but you're getting rewarded from other users. So I was just wondering how important you thought that was, in your opinion.
I think it's very important because if you do the original work, like if you write like hash values in this file, and if you change a little bit, and then the hash values will be totally different. So it's very important to get rewarded for what you do and to protect what you do.
Right. Yeah, because for me personally, guys, it's funny with YouTube. Sometimes, as I was saying before, you don't get too much copyright protection, especially if you are a smaller YouTuber. They're here to cater to a lot of the larger YouTubers. So it's good to see platforms where you actually have protection. You don't have to worry too much about your content being stolen. And if that actually is the case, then you're actually going to be able to do something about it. Is there really anything else that you wanted to just say? Any details at all?
I just want to thank all the fans, because we built it from very beginning, and now we have 44K followers on Twitter and 30K on Telegram. Just join our community and see what we can do and what we can provide for you guys in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much. Now we are going to go over to Crypto Bud.